I had to come to the realization that the modern man would rather complain about his problems than fix them. You know, and this is why I've decided to distance myself from anybody that considers themselves MGTOW, from anybody talking that red pill shit, from anybody just with a victim mentality or woe is me, she's for the streets. Those suck ass talking points. The reason why I say that is because hypergamy is irrelevant to a man that's constantly evolving. It doesn't matter if she's for the streets, the highway, or the sidewalk to a man that has options. Why? Because he has options. None of this shit matters to a man that's mastered his lower nature, because a woman can't hold the pussy hostage. Now let me talk about the topic at hand, which is this community of men that are buying up these sex dolls. It's big, bruh. It's big. And what's so cold about it, I kind of let off the gas because I talked about this very thing 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I made a video because one of the first sex doll brothels had opened up in Canada, and motherfuckers was hitting it up. They was hitting it up. You see what I'm saying? They was raking in the dough because I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I can't relate because I've never had a sex doll. I don't even have. I can't fathom myself of buying a sex doll. Why? It's because I'm an apex predator. I hunt my prey. You see what I'm saying? I hunt my prey. I pounce and I make it happen. What do I look like buying a sex doll? Buying a sex doll is admitting defeat. That you can't handle a woman rejecting you. That you can't handle a real woman, telling you that your stroke game is weak. And that's what it all boils down to. I don't care how you try to rationalize it or justify it. That shit is some sucker shit. Excuse me. I don't care what nobody says. Hey, bear with me. I'm gonna have to, keep starting and stopping. I'm at one of my sites right now, and it's the stuff that we talk about. The stuff that we talk about isn't exactly, safe for work. Hold on real quick. All right, so the coast is clear. All right, so, basically, there's a community of men that, this one guy in particular, when I first found out about it, I'm not going to mention any names, but, I followed the guy, I liked him. This is my first little foray into the red pill community. I'm talking about, I couldn't believe that the rabbit hole just kept going deep and deep and deep. I started finding out about all these content creators. Found out about him. The dude is brilliant. It's brilliant. But then when I found out that he was advocating for this sex doll shit, that's when I said, okay, this is where I gotta draw the line. And then I started to see some other stuff that really painted him in a different light. And I said, look, forsaking him being, a genius, I'll give him some credit, but I lose all respect for a man that names a sex doll, that, goes on dates with sex dolls, that pretends that he's in a real relationship with a fake. Look at this. The irony of being in a real relationship with a fake woman. These motherfuckers are in a virtual reality. You see what I'm saying? A virtual reality, a VR game. Like, bruh, I'm gonna do some more research. I'm gonna compile everything and put it out. But these they have sex bots, man. I'm lying to y'all not. They have sex bots, androids. That's some sucker shit, man. They can't handle a real woman telling them that their stroke game is weak. So they buying sex dolls. They can't handle a real woman telling them, you see what I'm saying, that they oh man, I digress. Lack of dick control. What do I look like buying a sex doll? You have no dick control, man. This is, to me personally, this is the lowest level of you know, it's not on no raping type shit, but it's still deplorable to me. Cause like I said, all I'm talking about and all we talking about is muscles, masculinity. Well, let me take that back. Muscles, money, and the mission. Respect first and standing on principles. We are apex predators. We are apex predators. We don't understand. We can't relate to motherfuckers like this because they are on the bottom of the food chain. We're at the top. We're on Mount Olympus looking down at mere mortals, so we can't relate. We can't relate. And I'm still on semen retention. But I tell you what, if I was to relapse, it'll be to a real woman. Like a screen is bad, you know. Relapse into the hub is bad, but it's just something about a sex doll to me that it just seems weak to me. It seems weak to me. A sex doll, man. And you should see how lifelike and realistic these joints are, bruh. I was on a website. It's crazy. Ay. That's why I tell y'all time and time again, they want to look at and talk about the, you know, how the system is against us, and I agree with them. Navigating the date market these days is very treacherous, but at the end of the day, you can't complain to the referees. You got to learn the rules. It's a dirty game. Always hedge your bets. Why? Because there's a new girl that's turning 18 years old every day. There's a new high school class and college class graduating every year. All I say is that if you want to deal with a woman, it has to be from a position of strength. I can't endorse or stand or abide by somebody that preaches living with and oh man. I'm about to go on this other dude's channel. I'm gonna blur everything out, but I'm just gonna, like, he got like a little, he got sex dolls, man, like a gang of them. And he's endorsed, he's sponsored from this company, and he's getting some major paper, man. Like I'm all for him getting his coins. But I just can't abide by that. I can't fuck with it. That's some sucker shit. Gentlemen, control your lust, or your lust is gonna control you. Look at it. You know, you can't tell me that dudes ain't out here leading with their wallets, and dudes ain't out here, you know, falling for the thirst trap, ain't wapnetized. These dudes are wapnetized. How so? Girls are making millions of dollars on OnlyFans during a pandemic. What's that about? Girls are making millions of dollars on OnlyFans during a pandemic. And I'm not talking down on the females, because by all means, get your paper, baby girl. Stack bundles. Rest in peace. But what I'm saying is, what do I look like spending my hard-earned money on a female that won't even smile? You see what I'm saying? That won't even smile at me unless I'm leading with my wallet. I got better things to do. I'm building my legacy. I'm focused on conquest and infrastructure. That's it. Conquest and infrastructure. Gentlemen, prioritize your legacy over lays. You see what I'm saying? I got X's upon X's on my calendar, and that's for every day that I've fought the urges to relapse. Yeah, I still knock my wife down, but I don't finish. That's because I'm mastering my lower nature. The path that we walk is a lonely one, because if it wasn't, women wouldn't be able to hold the pussy hostage. That's the only, and that's what's so cold about it. The only spade that a woman has in her hand is the Lord Joker. That's it. That's the only spade that a woman has in her hand. So you call her bluff, she throw that little joker out. What she got? Shit. And you cutting her ass. That's a spades reference for anybody that plays it. That's the only spade she has in her hand is the little joker. That's it. Gentlemen, the greater your sexual desire is, the more submissive you are to female nature. Let me say that again. The greater your sexual desire is, the more submissive you are to female nature. You got dudes out here buying sex dolls, man. And these Jones are expensive. Expensive. That's $4,000 or $5,000, you see what I'm saying, I could use to invest in myself. These Jones are expensive. This is how soft dudes are. Lack of dick control. For lack of dick control, these dudes are buying sex dolls, son.